What if a ship just vanished, crew gone, no wreckage, no goodbye, and nobody knows why? Today, we're diving into 13 ships that didn't sink. They were erased. And number 1, when they found it, the crew's dinner was still warm on the table. I'm your host at Ominus, where the ocean keeps its darkest secrets. Let's begin. Number 13, the Ourang Medan, the ship of screaming corpses. In 1947, Dutch freighter Ourang Medan sends a distress signal. All officers, including captain, are dead, lying in chart room and bridge, possibly whole crew dead. Then one final message. I die. Silence. Rescue ships arrive. They board. Every crew member is dead, eyes wide open. Faces frozen in terror. Mouths twisted in silent screams. No wounds, no blood. Just bodies positioned like they saw something horrific in their final moments. The rescue crew rushes to evacuate. Then the ship catches fire, spontaneously. They barely escape before it explodes and sinks, taking all evidence to the bottom. Theories, poisonous gas, piracy, paranormal activity. But here's the disturbing part. Some say the ship was smuggling something, chemical weapons, biological agents, something that leaked. Others say the crew went mad, killed each other. But the expressions on those faces, that wasn't madness. That was pure terror. What did they see? Number 12, the Zebrina, perfectly parked by ghosts. October of 1917. The Zebrina leaves England for France. War supplies, 5 crew members. 2 days later, she's found beached perfectly in France. Sails set, cargo intact, not a scratch. But the 5 men vanished into air. Here's what's twisted. The ship didn't crash. It parked itself, gently, like experienced hands guided it to shore. Then those hands disappeared. Wartime means theories. German attack? No damage. U-boat? They would have sunk it. Desertion? Their belongings are still aboard. The Zebrina sailed itself home and delivered nothing but questions. 5 men erased from existence, and a ship that knew exactly where to go, even without a crew. Tell me that's normal. Number 11, SS Baychimo, the ghost that won't sink, Alaska, 1931. The Baychimo gets trapped in ice. Crew abandons ship, expects it to sink. They leave, but the Baychimo doesn't die. It breaks free, and for 38 years, sailors spot it, empty, drifting, always moving. People board it, explore, then leave fast. Something feels wrong. The air is heavy, the silence too loud. It's seen in Alaska, Canada, the Arctic. Always alone, always moving. Expeditions try to claim it, but it vanishes before they arrive. Reappears miles away. Last sighting? 1969. Then nothing. Did it finally sink? Or is it still out there, still drifting, still searching for the crew that abandoned it? The Baychimo didn't haunt the seas. It became the seas. Number 10, the Joyita, Blood and Silence, October of 1955. The Joyita leaves Samoa with 25 people. 5 weeks later, it's found drifting, partially flooded. But here's the thing. This ship can't sink. Cork-lined hull, physically impossible. So why did 25 people abandon it? The deck has blood, bandages, a doctor's bag, but no bodies, no people. The radio is tuned to distress frequency, but no call was made. Engines broken. Maybe they panicked, thought it was sinking. But these are sailors. They'd know this ship floats no matter what. The logbook is missing. Half the cargo is gone, and 25 humans disappeared into the Pacific. Something made them leave a floating ship, something worse than staying aboard. What's worse than safety? Number 9, the Freya, the ship that sailed itself for days. October 1902. The Freya is found off the coast of Mexico, fully rigged, no damage, course perfect, but no crew. The strange part? Food is fresh, water is clean, and the ship has been sailing itself for at least 3 days. Based on calculations, 3 days without a single human touch. Yet the sails are adjusted. The course is true, like invisible sailors are running it. The 11-man crew is never found. No bodies, no lifeboats missing, just gone. Investigators board and feel it immediately. Wrong. The ship feels occupied but empty, warm but cold. One sailor refuses to stay aboard overnight, says he hears footsteps, whispers. The Freya is eventually scrapped because nobody wants to sail a ship that sails itself. Number 8, MV Seng, the 21st century phantom. The year is 2006, modern era, GPS, satellites, technology, and yet. The MV Seng is found drifting off Australia. Engines running, lights on, food on plates, coffee still warm, 11 crew members vanished. This isn't 1872, this is 2006. We have answers now, except we don't. Authorities board, personal belongings everywhere, phones, wallets, money. You don't leave money behind. The ship was carrying rice and timber, nothing illegal, nothing worth killing for. The investigation concludes with unexplained disappearance. That's official speak for we have no idea. 11 men, modern technology, and the ocean still wins. If it happened in 2006, it can happen tomorrow. Sleep well. Number 7, the Seabird, coffee still hot. The year is 1750, Rhode Island. The Seabird glides into harbor perfectly, runs aground softly. People rush to help, but when they board, empty. Captain's cabin untouched, breakfast on the table, and coffee still hot, still steaming. This wasn't hours ago, this was minutes. Everyone stood up mid-breakfast and vanished. Into what? No lifeboat missing, no signs of panic. Just a ship that delivered itself and nothing else. Witnesses on shore heard nothing. No screams, no splashes, just silence. Local legend says the crew saw something in the water, a shape, a fog, and they walked to it, or it took them. The Seabird is proof this has been happening for centuries. The ocean's been hungry since the beginning. Number 6, the Ellen Austin. It took 2 crews. The year is 1881. The Ellen Austin finds an abandoned schooner, perfect condition, just empty. The captain sends a prize crew aboard, salvage it. Both ships sail together. Then a storm hits. They separate. When they reunite, the prize crew is gone, every man, just like the original crew. Does the captain learn? No. He sends another crew. They're nervous, but money talks. Both ships sail. Then the schooner vanishes, completely. Takes the second crew with it. That's not bad luck. That's hunger. Something on that ship wanted company, and the Ellen Austin fed it twice. Whatever it was, it's still out there, still empty, still waiting for a third crew. Number 5, the Waratah. 211 souls erased, July 1909. SS Waratah, luxury liner. 201 people aboard. Leaves South Africa for Cape Town. Never arrives. No wreckage, no debris, no bodies, nothing. It's called the Titanic of the South, except the Titanic left evidence. The Waratah left nothing. Before departure, passenger Claude Sawyer gets off. Says he's had nightmares, visions of the ship sinking. He refuses to continue, saves his life. Others said the ship felt unstable, top-heavy, wrong, but it departed anyway. Then it ceased to exist. 201 people, a massive ship, gone. Search parties find nothing, not a lifeboat, not a piece of wood. The ocean swallowed it whole and kept it. Sometimes the ocean warns you. Claude Sawyer listened. 201 others didn't. Number 4, USS Cyclops. 306 people, 0 traces. March of 1918. USS Cyclops, massive Navy ship, 306 people aboard. Leaves Barbados for Baltimore, radio's position, then silence. No SOS, no distress, just gone. It's the largest loss of life in US naval history without combat, and nobody knows why. The Bermuda Triangle strikes again, a ship the size of a football field. 306 humans, and in over 100 years, not one piece of debris, not one body. President Wilson said, "Only God and the sea know what happened." He's right. Theories exist. Overloaded cargo, structural failure, U-boat, but none explain the complete absence of everything. The Cyclops didn't sink. It was erased. Number 3, High Aim 6. The Taiwanese ghost of 2002, December 2002, Taiwanese fishing vessel, High Aim 6, found drifting near Australia, engine running, fully stocked, but all 10 crew members, gone. The hold is full of fish, nets are deployed, everything suggests they were actively fishing. Then they just stopped existing. Fishing gear still in position, catches rotting, but no people. Here's the eerie detail. The ship's autopilot is on. Someone set it, then left. Why? Australian Maritime Safety Authority investigates. No answers, no bodies recovered. The ship is eventually scuttled, sunk on purpose, because nobody wants to sail it. Nobody wants to fish where 10 men disappeared mid-catch. The ocean took them during their work and left their work unfinished. Number 2, Kaz II. The laptop was still on, April 2007. 3 experienced sailors, modern catamaran, GPS, radio, everything. 9 days later, found drifting, engines running, laptop open, lunch set out, 3 men gone, no distress call, no mayday. This is 2007. We have technology, we have satellites, and 3 men vanish in broad daylight. Everything aboard is perfect. Life jackets untouched. Emergency beacon not activated. GPS shows normal patterns. Then nothing. Authorities call it unexplained. The 3 bodies are never found. Some say they fell overboard. All 3? At once? With no time to react? No. Something else happened. Something fast. Something we can't explain. And that's the scariest part. Number 1. The Mary Celeste, the ultimate mystery. December 1872. The day Gracia spots the Mary Celeste sailing erratically. They board. Perfect condition, 6 months of food, fresh water. But Captain Briggs, his wife, his daughter, and 7 crew? Gone. Lifeboat missing. Last log entry 9 days prior. Normal, routine, then nothing. Why abandon a perfect ship? No struggle, no damage. Cargo of alcohol intact. For 150 years, theories explode. Fumes caused panic. Captain thought it was sinking, or they saw something. Something that made a tiny lifeboat in the Atlantic seem safer than staying aboard. No wreckage of the lifeboat ever found. No bodies. 10 people erased. The Mary Celeste sailed on alone, a ghost, a warning. The ocean keeps what it takes, forever. So there you have it. 13 ships that didn't just disappear. They erased entire crews from existence, from 1750 to 2007, across every ocean, with every level of technology. The pattern never changes. Ships return empty, or they don't return at all. And the one thing that connects all of them? Silence, no screams, no final words, just absence. Like the ocean opened its mouth and swallowed them whole, without chewing, without leaving evidence. Which story got under your skin the most? Was it the Mary Celeste with its untouched dinner? The Baychimo that haunted the Arctic for 38 years? Or the Kaz II proving this still happens in the age of GPS? I genuinely want to know. Drop your thoughts below. Tell me which one you can't stop thinking about. And if you got theories, share them. Because these mysteries belong to all of us now. And if stories like this fascinate you, if you're drawn to the unexplained and the unsettling, hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started. Next time, we're unwrapping something sinister. 13 cursed Christmas gifts that brought death. Presents wrapped in joy, delivered with smiles, opened with hope, and followed by absolute horror. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember this. The ocean doesn't explain itself. It doesn't apologize. It just takes, and it never gives back. I'm out.